We want to find two positive even integers such that its product is 48. Two even. How do we go about doing that? Well, let's let the smaller integer be x. Okay, this will be the smaller one. How's that? All right, and then the larger, we'll let it be x plus 2. You could say these are two consecutive even integers. I don't know why you couldn't say that. Their product is 48. So if you watch the previous problem, it's pretty much the same type of setup. We have x times x plus 2, and it's going to be equal to 48. And so what we want to do now is just solve for x in this problem, but let's get it into that standard form. We'll distribute this x across. So we have x times x is x squared plus 2x is equal to 48. Let's bring that 48 over to the left, so we have x squared plus 2x minus 48 is equal to 0. All right, we're just subtracting 48 from both sides, and it ends up over on the left. All right, we're looking for two numbers that we can multiply together that gives us 48. And you can think of it when they got to be fairly close together. To be able to get a 2 there. So let's go ahead and write out what we know. We know that we're going to be setting it up like this for sure. When I say let's write it out and start with what we know, that's what I mean. Okay, so what did I say? 6 and 8 is pretty close together. 6 and 8. All right. And since this is a positive, the larger is going to have to be positive, and the smaller negative, because we have this negative 48 here. Right? Two numbers multiplied together is going to be a negative number, so one of them's got to be negative. So there we go. I believe that's going to do it. Negative 6 times positive 8 is negative 48. When we add them, we get a positive 2. Let's go ahead and set both these terms equal to 0. Solve for x. So at this point, you should definitely know how to solve for x. Okay, so we're going to be skipping all those what are called intermediate steps, learning new intermediate steps. Okay, so here's our two possible solutions here. 6 and negative 8. Let's go back. 6 and negative 8. It says find two positive even integers. They must be positive. Right. So 8, and then if we plugged 8 in here, 8 plus 2 is 10. Um, what did I say 8 for? I don't know what I'm doing. Losing my mind. Was that in the last problem? It might have been. I think it was. Let me go back. 6. I meant to say 6. Here, we'll write it over here on the left. 6. Okay. And that's not a minus sign. Let's just do that. Put a comma there or something. And so the next one would be 6 plus 2 is 6, 7, 8. Oh, 8 goes down there, yeah. Okay. So we end up with our first positive integer 6. Then the next one would be 8. If you took their product, we would get 48. So there they are, 6 and 8. Now, here was our other possible solution, but it's a negative, right? It's a negative. And we're looking for 2 positive. Okay? All right. Okay, you know where to find this stuff. I'll see you there. See you in the next problem.